गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। नमः श्री शंकरानंद गुरुपादाम्बुजन्मने सविलास महामोह ग्राह ग्रासैक कर्मणे। Read from 64 श्लोक 159 page 119 श्लोक 64। दृश्यं नास्तीति बोधेन मनसो दृश्यमार्जवम् सम्पन्नं चेत्तदुत्पन्ना परा निर्वाणनिर्वृतिः। विचारितं मलं शास्त्रम् चिरम् उद्गाहितं मितः चिरम् उद्ग्राहितं मितः। सन्त्यक्तवासनान्मौनात् ऋते नास्त्युत्तमं पदम् ऋते नास्त्युत्तमं पदम्। we had seen that there is something called Mandadvait, Mand Ashastri Dvait, the non-scriptural, anti-scriptural duality which is little dull and which was called as Manorajya. So, if Manoraj is there, it means general restlessness, a general restlessness of the mind. It's not that a person is having violent reaction, but he is not at peace himself with himself. And there is a possibility of disturbance is very much available in his mind. At times we are disturbed, we can very easily we are disturbed. But at times we are not disturbed. But the possibility is always there. So there is a high level of possibility of being disturbed. So for that, how to deal with it? So here Vidyaranyaji says that you have to do some kind of nididhyasan. Nididhyasan, that means what you have heard, you are trying to objectify the worldliness. That means you are not you are practicing not to identify with your situational I. You are practicing it. Please note, this is done by Mand Jigyasu, Madhyam or Tivra Jigyasu. Who? Madhyam. Mand won't listen also. The Mand one, he cannot listen because in him that much of focus is not there. And very Uttam, he doesn't need. While listening only we will have knowledge. So there are two contrasts. One will not have knowledge while listening only. He has a lot of tamoguna. One will have knowledge while listening. So both are above the problem of Manorajya or Tivra Shastri Dvaita. There is in between class. In between class, he listens very well, he understands very well, he reflects very well. But because of his own past, he is not able to abide in that knowledge. His nature is strong of Rajoguna. So his worldly identity is very strong. His worldly expectation is very strong. His worldly demands are very strong. His attitude towards somebody's goodness and badness is very strong. So, because of this kind of intellectual or mental block, even after listening a lot, he is not able to get the peace and fruit of listening at all. He still is suffering in his own mind, rather than he should enjoy the knowledge, because he has listened for 10,000 hours. Imagine that, 5,000 hours. He is very clear, but his suffering has not gone. You can understand how strong is the nature. For such seekers, there are two categories. One is Tivra Jeev Dvait, other is Mand Dvait is there, Man Jeev Dvait. For Tivra one, you heard yesterday that the process of Karma Yoga is practiced, where he will not be able to, where he will be able to reduce the speed and direction of his thought by putting a speed breaker called God's happiness. Very difficult situation is there. It's not that simple. And the other category was there, Mandadvait. So he is expected now. He is not having a violent reaction. Neither he has demanding mind. Non-demanding, non-expecting, non-angry mind is required. Non-expecting, non-demanding, non-reacting, and non-comparing mind is required. Put it also like that. So he is having this mind. I'm repeating it. Non-demanding, non-reacting, non-expecting, non-comparing. So these four qualities are in his mind. And therefore he is very santusht. He is much satisfied than the earlier one. So he will not have violent reactions. He is not having jealousies, etc. He is not having lot of expectations also. He is not having the personality which needs lot of maintenance. Egoistic person needs lot of maintenance. His maintenance is very high. You have to constantly talk to him. You have to attend to him. You have to give more attention than others. You have to be very conscious of him. So it is highly maintainable personality. When a person is in this category, he is non-maintainable. Even if you don't talk, he is very happy. So he does not expect from you, then therefore he is very quiet. It is very easy to live with somebody who doesn't expect. It is very easy to live with somebody who doesn't expect from you. So he does not have the personality of Tivra Dvait. But he has a problem that his mind is still little at restlessness. So when the world is not disturbing for him. Because when you don't expect, when you don't demand, when you don't react, when you don't have comparison with anybody, the world loses its power to disturb you. You become little immune, okay, he is also fine, I am also fine. More is your calm, krodh, more, ahankar, more, then world gets a strong capacity to disturb me. So I am saying this person is less disturbable than the first one. Second Jeev Dvait. The world is not a cause of his big problem actually. He is much more quieter. Not completely. You saw the difference between two. The number one had a expecting, reacting, comparing personality. But he is also studied scriptures, so he has also little surrendered. But he also wants to grow. So for him, the sadhana was mentioned that you try to convert your mind from which is not centered on somebody, but centered on, let the center of your life become happiness of God or happiness of Guru. In this way, you will be out of your own mental demands. Because your center is ahankar, therefore you are in trouble all the time. Because your thoughts come from ahankar and they want to satisfy your ahankar, and that is a non-satisfiable thing. Ahankar is such that if you do everything, still you will be dissatisfied. So to change your personality, the center of your life is being shifted. And if somebody can make this shift, he alone can win over the mind. And ultimately he comes to Shastri Dvaitam, but at the level of Manorajya. So he has evolved from one stage. But still his problems are not over. Because although physically he is not having that speed in his thought, but there are mental rumination and mental thoughts do continue. So he asks Vidyaranya Swami that Swamiji, what is the remedy? What is the panacea? What is the medicine for my Manorajyam? Can you tell me what shall I do? So Vidyaranya Swami says that yes, why not? And then he tells the remedy, which you heard was Savikalp Samadhi Abhyas. He said, you sit at one place. Bole, by walking I can't meditate. Okay, then you sit at one place. You give time to yourself. Exclusive time you give to yourself. Don't brood. Don't brood over exclusive time. Brooding means vasana is thinking, going round and round. Why is it like that? Why is it like that? I know that day did not do like that. I don't talk to him. Still he troubles me. I don't talk to him. It's called brooding. You are going round and round without any conclusion. Sharpener told to the pencil, don't go round and round, come to the point. So don't go round and round. So what shall I do now? So please see now what is written here. Do Savikalp Samadhi Abhyas. So try to see the thought, see your body, see your life as third person. Get total uninvolvement in your life. Pluck yourself out of your experiences. I'm repeating it. But I'm very sad. No, say this person is sad. Convert this Jeev I to this person. See the third person. This person is very sad today. Or this is very happy today. And say that I have nothing to do with this person. You try to intensify this kind of practice. This person is becoming old. I am not old, neither I am young. But this person is thinking like that. This person has this problem. This person is very, very excited with joy today. He is overexcited today. He is going to game reserve in south coast or north coast or near Johannesburg. What was that place? Huh? No. One more is there. Huh? Lions Park is in Johannesburg. It is in the main Johannesburg. Lions Park. Wayne took me once in Lion Park. That's the only first and the last time I saw it. He's very excited, this person. All the time, you make this wrong I see as this. Whenever I say get out of the body, like you can see the car when you are out of the car, so you get out of the body. This is called Nirvisavikalp Samadhi Abhyas, which we saw yesterday. If I don't have time. No time, you are diseased also and you are not going to the doctor also. So first of all, you have problem. And secondly, you don't go for consultation. Slowly, then Yoga Vasishta was quoted. So the time of withdrawal, time of disidentification, you increase day by day, even by 1 minute, even by half minute. You try to get out of your own mind. Earlier it was taking to get out in 10 minutes, now it will take 1 minute, 2 minutes. Don't be so much obsessed by your sorrows, by your joys. I'm not saying you have to stop the thought. I'm saying please don't be a part of thought. Don't be a part of any experience. If you are part of any experience, you will be torn apart. Because worldly experiences are not stable. It can be, something can be very good today, same experience will not be good tomorrow. So you are practicing more to go out of your own life and watch your life from a distance. As if you are on the top, near supposing moon, and out of million trillion people, you are watching this person whom you call I. How he is running, how he is sad, how he is happy, how he is born, how he is getting old, or how he is young, or how he is troubled, or how he is so excited. Whatever is there. Like I am seeing the person, you also see the person. And never say, you can say this person's problem, but I don't say my problem. You remove these words called my problem. Delete it from dictionary of your heart. Somebody in Singapore, they used to take me to a restaurant, hotel to have bhiksha in hotel. So somebody was there, they took me to a hotel called Original Sin. Original Sin. I don't know if it is there or not. So they took me. Now that owner said, see, and this lady had already booked my seat. So she said, that person said, owner, he said, all the seats are booked. So there is no place in the hotel, in the restaurant for him. You should sit. So she did like this and said, that is your problem. It's not my problem. I brought Swamiji and I will definitely have the dinner. It was dinner time. I already told you in the last that I am booking the seat. And now you cannot say that I don't have seat. You should have told me earlier. She was right. You gave the confirmation. And now you are saying that there is no seat available. I'm sorry. And she sat at one place. Wherever she got a seat, and ultimately he had to give the seat. We did not go away. And that person, hotel person, could not say anything. He said, yes, madam, you had given the seat, but he said, I don't want to talk on this topic, you just find out where I have to sit. So don't come very close to any of your experiences that he honored me and he was praising me a lot and saying, you're looking so good and you sing so nicely. Ah, don't do all these things, foolish things. Why? Because you are getting the praise vasna, your ego already is quite high. मिर्ची में मिर्ची मत डालो. Already your ego is like. Tomorrow if somebody will not praise or look down upon, your tolerance will be very low. Every egoistic person is highly intolerant. And world is not going to dance to your fancies and vasanas. World is not a place which will give you honor every day. It will reject you, it will accept you, it will honor you, it will dishonor you. You cannot take the dishonor or negligence if you get. And if tomorrow some better singer than you will come, which are plenty. You are the squint eyes among the blind. So, because of that, then you will be very, very upset. So don't possess anything, any joy. Dispossess the joy. Dispossess the body. Dispossess the life. Dispossess the relatives. Not physically, mentally. Practice mental dispossession. Not of the world, first of your own self, of your own body, of your own experiences, of your own ego especially. Moment to dispossess, you can see it very nicely, without involving. If you possess, then you will be holding on to that thing which possesses. Sometimes you see Amrisha comes or Nilisha comes. So when their children are making noise, they are very upset because their child is there. We are just drishta. We are not disturbed, but they are more disturbed. Why he is getting? Why? And he is doing. They are jumping up and down, left and right, throwing here and there. But the mother is very much disturbed because possession is there. We are totally non-involved in their life. So this practice of non-involvement in your life, I am repeating it. Don't start from the world. That the house is not mine. First, your ego is not yours. Your body is not yours. Your notions are not yours. Success is not yours. Possession is not, failure is not yours. From I, Mr. Manish Kumar, to convert it into this Manish, this Manish, this Suresh, this Dinesh, this Jackie. No, Jackie name is there. Jackie name is there. This Rocky. Don't say I. At least practice for 5 minutes if you have some time. He is having a lot of pain in the body today. Don't say I have pain. Say he has pain. Don't say my prarabdha is not good. Don't say, never use these words. My nature is not good. This person's nature is not very good. Practice few minutes of total indifference to your mind, ahankar, etc. And when you will do it, slowly your mind will become quiet and you will see after Vedanta you are reading. Vicharitam amalam shastram, 65 shlok. Vicharit, don't read Vicharit malam shastram. This is not malam shastram. Vicharitam alam. Alam. Alam means enough. Sufficient shravan is practiced. Alam word is there. It is adverbial to vicharitam. Alam is there. Don't read it as malam. It is vicharitam alam shastram. Sufficiently you did listening for 30 years, 20 years. Khub suna, khub suna. So, shastram. Chiram udgrahitam mitha. Chiram is again adverbial form. So it has been udgrahitam. Udgrahitam means sufficiently discussed. Mitha means among each other. reflection has been done. So first you listened, then you discussed among your own self, or in your mind you got reflection you did. Sometimes you may have confusion, so you remove that confusion. Then santyakt vasanat maunat. So santyakt vasana. So santyakt vasana. So viparit bhavana. He has left the viparit bhavana. Mauna, adjective of maunat. So maunat, from the maun. So viparit bhavana. Maun. Maun means mental silence, not physical silence. He is in a mental silence. What is mental silence? No thoughts of, not that no thoughts are there. Thoughts of minus, I-ness is absent. This is a perception without minus and I-ness is there. So slowly, his vasanas of I-ness and minus goes. Like somebody is there. You stop experiencing sorrow and joy from that person. So slowly you become distant. Your relation goes away. Neither I am positive, neither I am negative. I am not getting joy from him, I am not getting sorrow from him. And therefore, I have left my vasana. Okay? So you are not enjoying your success. You are not suffering from failure. You are not enjoying praise. Like if somebody praises me, I have hardly any joy. I have no enjoyment. Why? Because I see how flimsy their mind is. Tomorrow they may be talking bad. From the empirical angle. The same person was thinking bad one day. Now he is praising. Again you don't know his mind is as fickle as a dewdrop on the leaf. How much you trust him. Or somebody is saying bad, that also is not affecting. Why? Tomorrow he'll again praise. There is no value to it. Or from the level of consciousness, this is just a word. There is no relation. So mentally you are making yourself silent. That means between two thoughts, distance is more also. Santyakta vasanat maunat. Are you getting? Maunat. Mental silence is there. Only thought of self is there. Thought of drishta is there. More stronger thought of drishta is there. Rite means other than. Nasti uttamam padam. There is no bigger padam means position. Santyakta vasana. Fifth case is santyakta vasana. So that maun in with vasana is not there. Such a person can remain in meditation for 4 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours. He is at ease because he has no demand from somewhere. I hope you are understanding. Please don't forget topic of how to deal with a Shastri Dvait called Mand Dvait is going on till 66 words. Let's read 66 words. Vikshipyate kadachithi karmana bhogadaina punasamahita sasya tadaivabhyasa patavad kadachiddhi. Supposing this person's mind gets disturbed. Why? Because of his past samskar or past karma, etc. Some actions or something he has performed in the past, and therefore his mind gets disturbed. So what shall he do now? Tell me. Sa puna samahita sasyat. So at that time, so he is again quiet. Why? Tad eva abhyas patvat. he is more skilled in quietening the mind. He has developed the skill of quietening the mind by dissociation of self with the non-self. He has a practice of dissociation with the non-self. And if someday he is more disturbed, so he will go into more meditation and he will get out of that problem. So this is the point here. So either he is in seclusion. So in seclusion there is no problem because there is nobody to disturb you. There is no phone, nothing, so you can remain quiet. Please note, to be in seclusion you have to have a lot of qualification. Otherwise you will go mad. Because you can't have karma, you can't have interaction, you can't have rag dvesh, you will go into that mode. So a person's mind needs some support. Supposing he is highly qualified, and therefore Gita has also said about vivikta desha sevitvam aratirjan sansade in 13th chapter. Practice living in quietude. विविक्त देश से सेवित्वम और योगी युंजित सततम आत्मानम रहस्य स्थित एकाकी. एकाकी मतलब एक काकी हो. ये नहीं मतलब है और कोई नहीं है काकी के अलावा नहीं. एक काकी मीन्स वन इज अलोन. एकाकी यत चित्तात्मा त्यक्त सर्व परिग्रह. In 18th chapter he says, विविक्त सेवी लघुवाशी यत वाक् काय मानसः ध्यान योग परो नित्यः वैराग्यम समुपाश्रितः. आपको हम सब दिखा रहे हैं कि where it is said. He lives why? Because he doesn't, other vritti won't be there. When you live with a very heavy people around, so you are being, thought is thrown on you. Thought is constantly thrown on you. And you also have to throw thought. So you are not getting that much time and freedom for you to delve in yourself and dwell in yourself. Dwelling is required. But you have attachment, ahankar, a person has to show, he will become frustrated. बोले कोई बात ही नहीं कर रहा है. I am not talking now. How can I live? So a Rajoguni person cannot live there. He will start making a house out of wood house. In solitude, he'll go, he'll get somewhere axe, etc. And wood house is there on the top of the tree. So tree house. So he'll start cutting the leaves. Rajoguni kuch kya kare? Or he'll start cleaning the room. He will not be there. Or he'll start seeing the bird all around. This is not the purpose of solitude. Or he will try to make some kind of garden. Or he'll find out how far is the shop. Or the whole time he'll go for morning walk, evening talk. 3 hours, 4 hours, he'll go for morning, evening walk only. And say, बहुत अच्छी हवा है यहाँ की. बहुत अच्छी हवा. क्या पेड़ है. Or he'll take photograph, sunset, sunrise. So, in my life, I have never taken one photograph. You will not believe. No selfie, no nothing, only selfies. So, neither I keep any my photograph. I have not kept a single photograph. If you ask me, give me a photograph, I will have no photograph. If by mistake it has gone in the galleries, I don't know. I don't see the galleries also. I play to the galleries. So, they say if you download something, it goes in the gallery. So gallery must be full. That occupies all the space. So I don't have any photograph. You can ask somebody else. Photograph is there. So vikshipyate kadachit hi. So if he lives in solitude, so there will be less chances of disturbance. But supposing he is going out, please note, he is well versed. Shravan Manan is also pakka. And it is just once in a while it happened that he got disturbed. Not that he is very disturbed by nature. So while interacting because of that, supposing he gets some unconducive situation, somebody shouted, abused, or some bereavement happened, or some kind of disease happened, so he has abhyas part of it. So abhyas is there. He has a skill. Like somebody knows how to do the electrical problem solve, or how to put an art, or how to make plumbing work. So he has the mastery how to dissociate. He will spend more time in dissociation, so that he will merge in quietness. Why? Because today mind is more disturbed, so you need more meditation. You need more silence in yourself, you need. So he can go that. So it is not that he will not be disturbed. Please note, like bodily afflictions are inevitable. There is nothing called disease-free body. There is nothing called perfect body. Headache will be starting, heart problems will be there, diabetes will be there, blood pressure to khair baat hi chodo, cold is coming, or infection has come in my lungs. This is an inevitable thing. You can, by your proper living and eating, sleeping, you can lessen it. But you cannot make it zero completely. Thyroid problem will come, hyper, all kind of things will be there. Someday throat pain will start. Someday blackout will be there. One person was going in the tunnel, one person was going in the train, and he took one tablet, and all of a sudden blackout was there. He said, "Oh my God, blackout!" They said tunnel has come. It's not blackout. Not because your tablet you ate. It is. He said, "Not having blackout." No, you're not having blackout. It is a tunnel. So this is blackout also happens sometime, especially in ladies I have seen. All of a sudden, because of lack of iron or something was there. So blackout is there. Someday there will be running nose. When you are sitting silently, nose is running. Someday your pain will be there, in the knees pain will start. Someday your ear will problem. Someday tooth problem will be there. So much time I never gave in any, as much I give in this tooth correction program. And never I saw such a doctor who can give so much of time also. Quite a quality time I got. So my point is, so don't think that mental problems are inevitable. Mind also will have disturbance. I'm repeating what I wanted to say. As there is nothing called disease-free body, there is nothing called disturbance-free mind. Mind has to kuch na kuch rajoguna aayega, tamoguna aayega. Even if you are selling silence, still something may come up. But point is, don't be ridden by the mind. Don't be ridden by the mind. Let it not hijack you. You have to spend more. I think you have to have more. Dekho, samahita sa tad eva abhyas part. I hope you have understood this mind. If supposing mind is more disturbed, do more chanting. If you are not a Gyan Yoga sadhak, I mean. If you can't do this sadhana, well, it's all difficult, then you do more chanting. You do more jap that day. You do more puja that day. Only how much is there, I can't manage this. No, but that other work is also there. You stop your work and do that because you are carrying virus. You're not fit for job. And don't just close your doors and don't open the door. Just say, I'll come, just I need 1 hour. I need 1 hour more. I need some time. Or get up early in the morning. Otherwise, work is there and you are not answering. Others are all troubled now. Now they will disturb you more. Then they will say, he is not responding at all. Understood, no? Biggest responsibility is towards your mind, towards your peace, towards your meditation, towards your sadhana, towards your, detachment, towards your silence, towards your inner silence. Don't be so make yourself so that the world loses its power to impinge upon you. Like I can't color the space, neither can I wet the space, neither can I burn the space. Similarly, my mind should become like space. The outer world should not have any access to me, to my mind. Even if it is there, it should go faster. It should not stay for a longer time. And it should not be intense reaction. I reacted, but not that it was very intense reaction. I was angry, but not that angry. That anger went in 5 minutes. So you should come back faster. So this is possible only when you have been abiding in yourself regularly. So when such things happen, you go inside more. You have art of going inside. Gurudev used to say you should have a green card to go into any state of consciousness at any time. So you can go within more. I am going now within more. Otherwise, I am still burning because I have not practiced to leave ahankar and be without ahankar. I have not practiced to be without mind. I have not practiced to see the mind. They say when the house is on fire, you can't dig a well at that time. Your well should be earlier. When exams are there, then you start studying. Whole year you are wasting time. Now the exams date have been announced, then you are tension. Then you are searching where is the notes. Where is my book? And then you promise to yourself, next year I'll be studying from the beginning. Every year you promise, and every year you break your promise. Then you are calling and getting all the notes, etc., and trying to collect all copies and books. But you are so much in tension because quite a course is there. It gives you tension. How much will I complete? How will I complete? Similarly, when calamities are there, then you are searching, where shall I go inside? Inside you have not practiced detachment. Every day if you practice dissociation, then at least you have a room of dissociation, you can go in there. Make your silence room more, like cold room was there yesterday, cold room. So similarly, silence room should be there. You increase that silence room, make it broader and bigger in your upasana. You don't know when world will burn outside. It will start burning. Let us see now 67. This is over now. A Shastri Man Jeev Dvait topic is over in 66 verse. Now next two verses, 67th and 68th verse, is Jeev Dvait Nivritti Phalam. This is the fruit of Jeev Dvait Nivritti. Vikshepo yasya nastyasya Brahma vitvam na manyate Brahmaivayamiti prahu munayah paradarshinaha Now this slok is saying, Yasya vikshepo nasti. Somebody is there who is not at all having disturbance. He is not identified at all. He is not identified at all. Asya brahmavitvam na manyate. Please note, he doesn't think I am the knower of Brahman. He is not thinking I am a jnani. Why? Because jnana also is a vritti. I am a jnani, it is existing only with respect to I am a jnani. Ajnana kalusham jivam jnanabhyasad vinirmalam kritva jnanam swayam nyashed jalam katakarenuvat. So knowledge, thought of knowledge is required to remove the thought of ignorance. After thought of ignorance has gone, after that thought of knowledge is not required. So he is not the knower of Brahman, he is the Brahman by himself. This is 67th verse. That is not there. But I have to know, I have to create a thought. This is required as long as you don't have knowledge. Banana peel is required as long as that banana is not ripe enough to be eaten. Once banana is ripe enough, you may drop the peel. You eat banana and drop the peel. Don't eat peel and drop the banana. Eat the banana and drop the peel. So there is something called enlightened ahankar. What is enlightened ahankar? Tell me what is enlightened ahankar. I know that I am Brahman by thought. But I don't need this thought now. I don't need this thought. It is just coming. I am keeping it incidentally, not intrinsically. I know that I know. I know that I know, not that I don't know. But I am keeping this thought. It is just there in Vyavahar. It is not there in Paramarth. So he is not knower of Gyan, knower of Brahman. He is not Brahmavit. He is Brahma ev ayam iti prahuhu munayah pardarshina. So pardarshina means who have seen the end of Vedas. So Jnani and Ajnani, both he is not there. He is not going to say, I am liberated, I am liberated. Supposing you were in jail in dream and you get up, do you say to everybody, I am out of the jail? I am out of the jail. I am out of that. You don't tell your foolishness. Similarly, for him, what jail you were out of? I was in the jail in the dream and I am liberated. There is nothing called liberation from the jail, from waking state. If you were liberated in the dream, then you could have said that I am liberated and that liberation was true. But here, because bondage was not true, liberation also is not true. For him, he is just playing with that. He is not going to say that I am liberated from the jail. I am liberated from, because he was never there. So for him, there is nothing called real Jnani. He is not real Jnani. This real Jnani word is existing with respect to Ajnan. If Ajnan is not that real, how can Jnana be real then? He is not the real Jnani. So Baba used to say, in this Srishti, puri Srishti mein Jnani hua hi nahi hai. There is no one called Jnani, only Jnana hai. Because Jnani word is more popular with respect to Ajnani. When you see somebody in terrible pain, I was in Etiquette Hospital when I went day before yesterday. So I saw one person coming from the car. It took 10 minutes for him to get out of the car from the back seat. And there I saw first time, not shoes was not there. His feet were supported by a plank. And the plank was, well attached to some kind of steel and all these things. Then after seeing, you feel I am very lucky. I have no such issues are there. At least I can walk, or I can get out of the car. So something you are enamored or charmed because other person does not have that. It is existing with respect to something. But when you don't see anything like that, there is nothing called something is charming there. You are not a jnani per se. बोले आई एम ज्ञानी, वो ज्ञानी है. हम तो ज्ञानी हो गए भैया, तुम जानो तुम्हारा काम जाने. One Amma told me, I am seer, I know that I am Brahman. Nobody recognizes me. That I am Brahman. हम ब्रह्मन, हम सबसे कितने बार बोले कि हम ब्रह्मन हैं, लेकिन सुनते ही नहीं वो लोग हमारे. I am saying day and night I am Brahman, but they don't understand that I am Brahman. They behave to be like a jeev. If you have known that you are Brahman, where is the other existing? Those who don't hear by tradition and regularly Vedanta, these are silly problems are there. So, Brahman तुम हो कहाँ से गए? तुम तो ब्रह्मन ही थे. और अगर है तो where is other existing there? So विक्षेपो, इसके पास विक्षेप भी नहीं है. यस्य ब्रह्मवित्वम न, neither he has ब्रह्मवित्वम. Brahmavitvam means knowership of Brahman. Is not knowership is not there. Ship is not there. He is Brahmanly. Brahma ev ayam iti prahuhu pardarshina munayah. I hope you are understanding that. Not understood. So you have to hold on to the thought of Brahman till you have thought of ignorance. After that, you need not hold on. When you have defect in pramata, the defect in pramata doesn't allow the knowledge to settle. And there you need nididhyasan. Nididhyasan is required so that you get sadhan sampatti in retrospective effect. You are going back to get it. You are going back to get it. Like, supposing you went in a queue in some office, government office, or airport, etc. And 4 hours you stood in a queue. Then he said, where is your paper? Well, this paper I don't have. This is in my car. Well, what you are doing? Please go and bring that. So again he will go and bring. But when he will come, he will occupy the same position in the queue. Not that he will be standing. So he will put some paper there. Well, I am coming. Well, okay, you come there. Your moment you come on the front. You need not again join the queue. You already stood there. Some careless people are there. And again they go. Then they fetch and then they break. The other person who is standing, he sees is breaking the queue. He said, no, bhai sahab, chaliye. Bole, no, I already was there. हम पहले से यहाँ पे थे. So one are there who have not done sufficient nididhyasan. But later on they realize I should have sufficient sadhan sampatti was not there, shat sampatti. Now to gain shat sampatti, they are doing nididhyasan. Their meditation is to get shat sampatti more, which they should have got by upasana and karma yoga. But because they did not do karma yoga and upasana sufficiently, therefore they are compensating that through nididhyasan. But they will get the same place after doing that. So this is the 67th shlok. Let us see 68th verse. Darshana darshane hitva swayam kevala rupatah Yastisthati satu Brahman Brahmana Brahmavit Swayam. He has given his identification with Jnanam and Ajnanam. Darshan Adarshanam Hitva. I already explained this point. He is not identified with knowledge, thought, because he has known that he is of the nature of knowledge without thought. Swayam Keval Rupata. So for him there is no value for knowledge, thought. He already had knowledge. You have value for something when you don't have that. So you have value for health when you are not well. When you are not well, you have value for health. When you are not in the ashram, you have value for ashram. Then you think, I should now go. I'm missing the ashram there. Acha, I'm in the homes. Unnecessarily, I should not come. So, wastage of time. Then again I will come. So you have value. Here value is not there. Value. You have value of Swamiji when Swamiji is not there. When Swamiji is there, then value is not there. Mala Swamiji is there in the room, he is there. Mala go and see, Mala is there. Why should I disturb him? He is there. So, darshana darshane hitva. So when you don't have knowledge, you have value for knowledge. You are enamored by that. You are trying to enjoy mukti because you don't have mukti. Acha, you are seeing bandhan. Acha, but when you are of the nature of mukti, there is nothing called to enjoy mukti. You are already of the nature of that. Acha. So understand? So he is in Keval Rupata. Keval means Kaivalya Bhava. Yes, tisthati Satu Brahman. Brahmana Brahmavit Swayam. He is Brahman. Tishtati means one who is established there, abides there. He is Brahman. Brahman means his experience about self is non-negatable as I am, not time in time, space and object. I am not a part, product or property of the body. I am not the consciousness which comes and goes. I'm independent. I am all pervasive. I am not born, I won't die. I am not female, neither I am male. Neither I will email. I am neither young, neither I am old. Neither I come, neither I go. Neither I have this world nor that world. I am not good, neither I am bad. Neither anybody is mine, neither anybody is not mine. There is nothing I say mine. He sees that. This is called Keval Rupata. So he is not knower of Brahman, but he is Brahman, Brahmavit Swayam. I hope this is Muktika Upanishad, not Mundak Upanishad. See, Muktika, बोले तो सुनाई नहीं हमें नाम Muktika Upanishad. I have never heard, as if you have heard all the Upanishads. No, but in general I know Kathu Upanishad, Manduk, Mundak, Aitreya, Taittreya, Keno Upanishad, Ishavasya. One is there which you are taking in Uttarkashi, Brin, I don't know what is it called, Brahma Upanishad, Brahmandak Upanishad. One Upanishad? Arey bhai, what you are taking? What? Arey Brindadak Upanishad. Bridaranya? Haan, yahi. Acha. So Muktika Upanishad, देखो इन लोग की स्टडी कितनी है. Muktika Upanishad. And this was also said by Vasishji. This completes, and then last is the Upsamhar Shlok. Jivan Mukte Parakashtha जीवद्वैत विवर्जना लभ्यते सावतोत्रेदम् इदमीश द्वैता विवेचितम्. So asau, this Jivan Mukti, Parakashta. Parakashta means which is absolute state, which is devoid of Jeev Dvait. And asau lamyate atridam ish dvaitat vivechitam. So Jeev Dvait Vivarjanat means by mithya darshan of the Jeev Dvait, by seeing the false of the Jeev Dvait. Jeev Dvait you saw? Remember that? Jeev Dvait, how it was based on Amta and Mamta, and it ended in Sansar. And ultimately, you see this Jivan Mukti, and Labhyate Asau Atridam Ish Dvaitat Vivechanam. And this Jeev Dvait has to be discriminated from Ish Dvait. Ish Dvait and Jeev Dvait has to be discriminated. It has to be virtually taken as different. Ish Dvaitat Vivechitam. Ish Dvaitat Vivechitam. So we had seen this Jivan Mukti. So I have no time to revise, otherwise I would have taken you to whole 4th chapter once more. 4th chapter from, but already I have been telling that how it started, how first Ishwar Dvait was mentioned, then Jeev Dvait was mentioned, then Ashastri Jeev Dvait was mentioned, then first Shastri Jeev Dvait was mentioned, then Ashastri Jeev Dvait was mentioned, and in Ashastri Jeev Dvait, slowly Vidyananda Swami took you to Jivan Mukti. From meditation, he took you to Jivan Mukti, and ultimately he told that you are beyond knowledge also and ignorance also. Please note, but as long as you have knowledge is real, ignorance is real, have knowledge also. Don't try to jump over it. Don't try to just jump the process. Well, knowledge with the thought. तो तुमको परेशानी तो उससे हो रही ना. You are troubled by that, therefore you need it. You are troubled as long as you see darkness, you need a light. You need a torch. If you are not seeing darkness, then you don't need a torch. And torch and the light should be in the same reality. Same degree of reality is there. So we will see now 5th chapter. 5th chapter we will see. When? We will see that. When you will see that, that also we have to see. Revise it and dwell in it. Don't try to skip the knowledge. That alone is your best friend. Otherwise, everything is going to leave you. Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Harihi Om.